Hi guys, and welcome to this edition of Cityscope Interviews. Today we are here at YMCA Hong Kong Christian College to interview Principal Dion Chen. He has been the principal of this college for over 8 years. So do you want to learn about the principal, his history, the school's diversity and the school's history? So let's go and join our host for today's Samrit and Inder. Let's go.
And I'm really honored to be interviewing Mr. Dion Chen, the principal of my old school. Hello, Mr. Dion Chen.
Hello.
How are you feeling, sir?
Long time no see.
Long
Very
time
good.
no see. It's been
Thank
6
you.
years.
Yes.
6
long,
years,
long
yeah?
time. Thank you.
So, Mr. Dion Chen is the principal of this school for the past 6 years.
Yep, I think the YMCA school, I can say that it's a very unique setting. And it's a very unique school in Hong Kong. Like, we are not international school. We are just only one of the DSS schools in Hong Kong, direct subsidy scheme schools in Hong Kong. And a lot of people from outside the perceive us as an international school. And I think because of our location, we're located in Dong Chung, middle of nowhere, right? And no one knows where's Dong Chung actually. And so we in Dong Chung, this town, we are very close to the airport. A lot of like overseas people, they stayed in Dong Chung and Southland Town and also Discovery Bay. So that's why when we started this school in 2003, so make us a very unique already, like because we offer English speaking education.
Yes.
And so that's why make our school attracted quite a lot of international students. If we talk about the tenure of my principalship, will be a bit difficult to calculate.
Right.
Because like I was the acting principal for 2 separate academic school years.
Okay.
And then become the official principal of the school. So altogether, including this year, it should be 8 years. I'm going to the 9th year.
9th year.
Yeah.
So I remember you started in this school in 2003 as a class teacher.
2004.
2004 you're the
Yeah,
class teacher.
yeah.
From 2004, so within like the past 16 years, you have started from a class teacher to the principal. So you have choose a career in education, right? What pushed you to that? Why you pursue education?
Right, okay. I think it's a very interesting question, and I think most of the educators or teachers, they probably have a similar experience before. And when I was studying in Form 6, in old days, Hong Kong education, we still got 7 years in secondary school. So when I was in Form 6 at that time, I had a very good class teachers inspired me a lot. And probably in the second semester of Form 6, I have already made a decision that I would like to become a teacher in the future. However, when I come to Form 7, then we need to decide like which courses we should apply to through JUPAS, right? You still remember JUPAS, right?
Yes.
And so she shared with me that you better pick accounting rather than education, because like if I study Bachelor of Education or in education, then possibly my opportunities in the future will be very narrow. So because I can only just do as a teacher in our education field. So she explained to me that actually you're quite good in accounting, why don't you pick accounting? So at that time I said, okay, go ahead, do accounting. Then while I started from Form 6, basically my idea is that even though I completed a degree in accounting, I still would like to come back to education field. So that's why once I completed my degree in University of Newcastle upon time from the UK, then I started working as a teaching assistant in a hospital school, which is a special school. Okay. Very interesting, and in that 2 years, I mainly responsible for supporting the school admin and also at the same time teaching students from 3 to 18 years old with special needs. Like we always talk about autism, right? ADHD, some with a very interesting background like binge eating, anorexia.
What is the secret ingredient in you that give you that consistency and persistence to actually from special needs? It's not easy to teach special needs children. Like it's a whole different ball game. What's your secret ingredient that you can inspire the next generation? Because if you look at nowadays in Hong Kong, anywhere in the world, a lot of the youth, they will work, but they will just won't stick in the job for too long. Like maybe a year, I'm going to switch.
I think you've already gave the answer, persistence.
Yes.
I think like that is something because I love it very much. I got a passion in education. I really like working with the young people. So that's why like no matter they really have some kind of special needs or just normal secondary school students, I really love to work with them and also see them change. Education actually is a career of transforming lives. And I also would like to share some of my personal experience to them. now the young people, they have a lot of challenges they have to face, not just only like daily learning, even the household thing, or like now if you talk about society or political stuff a lot, okay? So I hope that like we can well use our experience and also like the right values to help them to grow. So if you ask me the secret ingredients or like what's the secret strategies, I would say that we need to understand our passion. We also need to understand why we are here. So once you have decided that is the right path, try your best to do it, okay? And then take it as far as you can.
So this, I switched from local school to like YMCA. This half of them are almost local students, and there's half like international minorities. What do you think is the main bridge to connect these two very different groups into a same umbrella?
Right. These few years, we also got a student from Africa as well. So make our schools really, as you said, very diverse. And I think what is the main, because just that word again, okay, secret, okay, to bridge them, I would say that's the core values of the school. And in our school, like in probably around in the year 8 or year 9, then we review our school direction, and then we establish the core values. In fact, like these core values guide the school a lot, and not just only the school direction, but also teachers and students. We emphasize these core values and would like every single community members, our YGC's community members, to follow. And they understand that why we need to respect each other, why we need to be an honest person, why we need to take responsibility for our own work, why we need to build a caring community together, so on and so forth. So these 5 core values, since the first day they join the school, they understand it. And we will keep reminding about it. Young people, right? Sometimes they make mistakes. We use the same message to explain to them and keep reminding them about it. So then, as time goes by, I believe that like this becomes one of the school culture. And then when the EDB, the government came over and do the kind of inspection, they also commented that the core values of the school is just like the backbone of the school. So they say that like our school really implemented quite well. So that's why in our school, a lot of people from outside, they ask like, oh, you have a lot of students from different parts of the world. Is there any conflict in between, right? Some countries or some people from certain countries, historically they should have some issues, right?
Yes.
But I said we never have seen that kind of situation in our school. I can say that yes, as a normal secondary school, some naughty behavior or some interesting behavior, yes, definitely yes. But the students in our school, none of them they are bad in nature. They all have a piece of kind of good heart, okay? But sometimes it's just only being silly. But like there's definitely no kind of the racism or bullying, this kind of things not really happening in the YMCA or YMCA school.
Definitely, I can assure that, because me as 6 years in this school, the best experience I had. Definitely.
Thank you. Good to hear that.
Thank you, sir. So now we're going to switch it to our next host in there to talk more about the other perspective and other ball game of this school and different topics.
Hello guys, my name is Inder, and now I'll be taking over this interview and continuing this talk with Mr. Chen. Hello, Mr. Chen.
Hello.
Shall we?
Why not? Because what we want to see is that when the student comes to school, let them stand a little bit more. Then we need to review about what we have done in the past 4 months. So then we would like to see about the feedback about using online learning. So if and see which part that we can continue with. But definitely, like I think technology helps us more. If we go back to 2003 in Hong Kong, and as you know that we had SARS at that time, and during that time that we do not have too much online learning, it's probably done. But now with the support of online learning, we make everything possible.
Do you think we'll be able to replace that personal touch that a teacher has in person in online? Do you think it'll be hard to adapt?
I think education is a human business. It's a people business, and it is impossible to replace that by just only watching a screen.
Yes.
I think we still need a certain level of the human interaction. Face to face in person that time. So I believe that like in the future we still need quite a lot of time between people, like facing each other and learn from each other. So yes, in the future online learning will step in a little bit more, but is it possible 100% replace it? I do not think so.
And Are there any steps that your school personally has taken to, better prepare your students and your teachers for the virus and, life after the virus as well?
I think it's really a blessing because like this year our school started a new online learning platform. And then before that, then if we still have, in the old days we still have our own platform. But like if we use the old platform, we cannot reach the current performance level. So that's why like the newly introduced platform help students and help teachers. Of course, like we need to provide a lot of guidelines for students and teachers. Like for example, everybody talking about using Zoom, right?
Yes.
Having a teaching or meeting, whatever. At the beginning, we also need to provide kind of the guidelines, the procedure step by step, telling teachers how to use Zoom effectively. And also like not just only teachers, but students and parents. And now we also use like Zoom for meetings or a parent-teacher conference. And so it's quite, I would say it's quite effective and quite useful. But of course, like we, on top of using Zoom, and there are a lot of different kinds of the platforms that we can use too. So I think it's a great thing to use online learning and also the online platform.
Do you feel like right now there are certain subjects that need to be approached differently or new subjects that need to be added to the syllabus personally?
I think like everybody talked about STEM and like technology is definitely very important. For example, like during this school closure period, definitely helped a lot of teachers in the old days or in the normal days. They never think of like using so much IT. So now they have to use it. They have no choice basically. So I think this is something we need to prepare students to learn more about like technology. But once again, I would like to point out STEM education is not just only talking about teaching them how to use computer or how to make robots. That is just only the means. The key point is about the creativity, about the risk-taking attitude. So that is something we would like to learn. As long as they have this kind of the attitude or ability, so no matter we have a new thing come up again, so they can still have that kind of ability to do it.
You must have heard of the Khan Academy, right?
Yep.
It's been revolutionizing online education as well. Salman Khan, the person who founded the Khan Academy, he has this thing where he wants data to be a big factor in the way we approach teaching, in the way we approach students. So do you think data has an important role to play? Maybe student data when teachers can have a look, okay, this student, they took longer on this chapter, they took a little bit more time. Do you think that can be implemented in the system as well?
I think everybody now is talking about big data.
Big data.
That is definitely important because it can help us to predict something. It can also help us to understand the behavior of the users. So I think in school definitely we can do it. I think in school we use data a lot as well. For example, the students like maybe the Form 1 results, okay? 6 years later, what kind of the predicted result they would get, okay, under certain curriculum and so on and so forth. So these kind of the data we definitely need to keep, accumulating it. So that at the end, so we got a set of data and it helps us to predict the trends. So it's definitely important. Not just only about like the student results, talking about the behavior as well. Like what kind of the platform helps students learn better. So this is also quite important.
I see. You said that your school has implemented some sort of data to map out the students' progress as well. Has that made any progress? Has there been any positive effects of that from what you've seen?
I think like some of the data we are still like collecting, and like something I can share is that we collect the data about the students, the views towards their, it helps a lot like, because we use this kind of data to see what kind of the extra support the school needs to provide to the students. Some of them they think, okay, I may need more intensive support in this area. If we can see the trend, then the school can maybe twist our policy a little bit to help those students.
This has been a very interesting talk. I would like to end on a positive note.
Yep.
You as a principal, you see basically the next generation of Hong Kong, developing before your very eyes.
Yeah.
Are you positive about the future that you see? About
The young people.
the young people that you witness? Does that give you hope for the future?
I personally still have a very high level of hope about the future, especially for young people. But of course, I have to admit, like, the current situation in Hong Kong or in different parts of the world are much more complicated than before. So the young people now, they have to face a lot of different kinds of challenges. So what doesn't mean that they have no hope or no chance. Okay? I mean, the rough situation may provide more opportunities too. I think the key point is that we need to help the young people to develop a high level of resilience. Yes. So no matter what kind of challenges they face in the future, so they can handle it. I always use one example, like in the old days. Okay, now if we share with the young people, they don't know. We still use the dial-up internet, right? We have to use telephone line. Now, who knows what is dial-up internet? So it's exactly so. If I compare the old days and now, we keep running, keep learning, keep learning. So once they have that kind of education, once they have that kind of ability, so no matter what type of challenges in the future, they can also handle it very well.
Well, that's a great note to finish on. Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Chan. This has been very educational.
So guys, that was a brilliant interview conducted by Sammy and Inda. We hope you today learned something about the school, its missions, and if you have someone looking for a place to get into a secondary school, so be sure to recommend this place to them. And thank you for watching today. We hope you come back. Be sure to comment, like, share this video as much as possible. And if you think you can be the next person to be interviewed on Cityscope, do let us know at the email below, info@cityscope.hk. We're very looking forward to your comments. See you. Bye-bye. Take care.